Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to use a powder actuated nail gun. Now, if you've never used one of these before, it's really not all that difficult, but there are some things you need to know about the nails that are available for this and the different types of cartridges that you can use for this nail gun. So I'm going to explain all that, and then I'm going to show you how to use it. Let's get started. All right, guys, so when you're using one of these, it does take a specific type of nail. They're called powder drive pins, and they come in different lengths. I think what I have here is 2 inches. This is what they look like. It's just a typical looking nail, but it's got this rubber gasket on the end of it. And so when you go to load this, you're going to place it in the end of the barrel like this, and you're going to push that in just a little bit, and that'll actually hold it in place so the nail doesn't fall out. Okay? Then you're going to need your cartridges. So these are 22 caliber. You need to be careful when you pick these up because they actually have 27 caliber too, and they come in a very similar style box. So you're going to want to make sure if you have a 22 caliber nail gun that you're getting 22 caliber cartridges to fire it with. Okay, so these are number 3s. The 3s designate the strength of the load. You can see on the box for the drive pins, it shows, you got green, yellow, red. So if you're shooting through like concrete block, you could use a 3. If you're going for poured concrete, use a 4 or the yellow. And if you're going through any type of steel or metal, you're going to want to use a 5. I've never used the 5, so I can't speak to how well they do. But for today's demonstration, we're going to be using the number 3. What we're going to do is we're just going to attach this clamp, this conduit clamp, to a piece of conduit on a block foundation. So let's get started. All right, guys, so we got this conduit here that's not strapped to the wall. It's just got Ethernet cable in it running down to the office. But what we're going to do is just use this pipe clamp, conduit clamp, and just strap it in. That way, I don't have to worry about it getting pulled out from the wall. So in order to load this, what we're going to do is take your drive pin, and we're going to put it in the front, put it in the barrel, and push it in a little bit so that way it doesn't fall out. Then we're going to take our 22 cartridge, and I'll try to show you where it goes. It goes right in there. So take your cartridge and put it in, and then you close the barrel. And now it's ready. So it won't fire. If you pull the trigger right now, it will not fire. It has to be compressed up against whatever it is you're shooting against. But that's essentially how it's going to work. You're going to push this in until it stops and then pull the trigger and it's going to fire. So I'm going to put my glasses on, earplugs in, because this thing is really loud. Alright, so I'm going to hold my clamp in position. I'm going to put the end of that nail right in this hole for the pipe clamp. I'm pushing it down until it stops, and then I'm going to squeeze the trigger. There you go. So in order to eject the cartridge, you can just hold it by the end of the barrel and pull it out, and the cartridge will come out, and then you load your second round. Okay, same thing. All right, so that's secured. I'm gonna try to get a close-up because you might not be able to see it from there, but this nail went all the way through, this one did not. And that's one of the issues with these powder actuated nail guns, is that sometimes the cartridges, the load strength is kind of inconsistent. So I don't know if it has more to do with the hardness of the concrete you're shooting through. It might be harder in one area than it is in another, or if it's just the load strength of the cartridge is inconsistent. But I'll show you what that looks like. So here's what that looks like. As you can see, the one on the left, it went all the way through. The one on the right did not. So we're still a little loose there. So don't be concerned if you see that when you're using your nail gun. All you're gonna have to do is just hammer that the rest of the way in, and you'll be good to go. Alright guys, well that's really all there is to it. Like I said, this nail gun, you can use it in a lot of different applications. I just used it for this. I thought it'd be quicker and easier than drilling all these holes, breaking out the SDS drill and running Tapcon. So it's just a quicker way to do it. You can use this if you're securing bottom plates to your concrete floor. You're probably going to want to use like the number 4 cartridges, and they also make these drive pins with washers on them. I don't have one, but you can get them with a washer, and so that gives it a little more bite when it's holding something down. So that'd probably be better, like I said, if you're securing bottom plates to a concrete slab that you're framing up or something. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below and I'll do my best to respond. Until next time, take care and God bless.